Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalam ala Sayyidil Mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. The eighth principle of Islamic movement is da'wah and tabligh. We call people, the entire humanity, towards Islam. And this is a task given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As it is said in Quran, Surah number 3, Al Imran, ayah number 110. Kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat linnas ta'muruna bil ma'ruf wa tanhauna 'anil munkar wa tu'minuna billah. Kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat linnas. O Muslims, O Muslims, you are the best of the nations. You are the best of the nations. Ukhrijat linnas. You are created and you are raised. You are brought at certain time of history for the entire mankind. Ukhrijat linnas. At this point, we have to remember that once upon a time, Bani Israel were the best of the nations. In 1900, the children of Israel, the children of Yaqub ﷺ, Yusuf ﷺ and his brothers, and their progeny, they were told, Ya Bani Israel, askuru ni'mati allati an'amtu alaykum wa anni faddaltukum ala al-alamin. Anni faddaltukum ala al-alamin. They had a superiority. They were the best of the nations from 1900 BC till 600 CE for 2,500 years. فَضَّلْتُكُمْ عَلَى الْعَالَمِينَ. They were the best among all the nations of the world. But they disobeyed. They were unthankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They changed the teachings of Tawrat and Injil. So they were impeached. They were removed. They were not able to lead the world. Now the task is given to the followers of the last prophet. The task is given to the Ummah of Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it is told, "Kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat linnas." You cannot be selfish. You should not think that you alone should go to paradise. No. Every man on this planet of Earth should go and should seek the path of salvation. Every man on this planet should go into paradise. And Muslims have to invite them. Since Muslims are rich and they have the original book in the original language and unaltered book, without any deviation, without any twist, and they have the true teachings of Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They have the Quran and they have the Sunnah. So they are da'i, they are muballigh, they are preachers of Islam. And ukhrijat linnas, they are created, they are brought in the field at this particular time of history in 7th century CE until the day of judgment. This is the job of the followers of Islam, followers of the teachings of all the prophets, from Adam alayhi salatu wasalam to Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that they should take this message to every continent, to every country, to every individual, men and women alike. It is very clearly said in the Quran, وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين. Who could be better in words, in call and invitation? Who calls people towards one creator, Allah. وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ. They are not calling towards a particular tribe. They are not calling towards a particular race. They are not calling towards nationality and cults. But the entire humanity is called towards one Allah, one God, the Creator God, the Khaliq, the Rabb, the Hakim, the Shari, and one Ilah, one Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Amila Salih, after accepting one God and the chain of the prophets, he should do good deeds. And then the third thing, he should declare, Innani minal muslimin, that I am one among those who are submitting to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is a difficult task that is given to this ummah. And we are told that there must be a group of people. وَلْتَكُنْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ يَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. So there should be some people who should do this job collectively, full time. And Muslims cannot hide the witness that came to them. They cannot hide Islam. If Muslims hide the teachings of Islam to non-Muslims, Muslims shall be punished by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of judgment. And that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Baqarah itself, ayah number 140, وَمَنْ أَسْلَمُ مِمَّنْ كَتَمَ شَهَادَةً عِنْدَهُ مِنَ اللَّهِ وَمَا اللَّهُ بِغَافِلٍ عَمَّا تَعْمَلُونَ. Who could be worse than a person who is hiding the teachings of Islam? He has a witness to give, but he doesn't want to give that witness, and he does not want to declare it, and he's afraid, and he doesn't want to reflect his faith on the fellow citizens of his country. And on the day of judgment, every prophet shall be asked, every man shall be asked about this duty and responsibility of propagation. Every prophet's responsibility is to pronounce and call people towards the submission of one God. And since no other prophet is to come after Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, every follower of the last prophet is supposed to be a preacher of Islam, and he must call towards one God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And even the last prophet, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, will be questioned on the day of judgment. فَكَيْفَ إِذَا جِئْنَا مِنْ كُلِّ أُمَّةٍ بِشَهِيدٍ وَجِئْنَا بِكَ عَلَىٰ هَؤُلَاءِ شَهِيدًا. In Surah An-Nisa, ayah number 41 says that what will happen on the day of judgment when one witness shall be called upon from every nation, and O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you shall be raised and you shall be asked and questioned about these people, whether you have communicated with them, whether you have propagated uh, the teachings of Islam in totality or not. So this is the eighth rule, eighth principle of the Islamic movement, that They believe that they are the da'i, they are the muballigh, they are the preachers and callers of Islam. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.